Hey there, Toby. Hope you're having a great day today. It's your video lesson. Three things I want to talk about. We'll go down the list. And as usual, if you have questions about anything, feel free to shoot a message on over to me. I'll do my best to answer. So cool, let's get to it. So I guess you want to take a side trip into bluegrass. And fortunately for you, I have a bluegrass curriculum. So let's get to it. One way that I kind of am able to play, a lot of different kind of weave in and out of styles with students is really at the end of the day, blues, country, bluegrass, elements of jazz, rock and roll, oh gosh, what else? Surf rock, I don't know, like all those different styles. They all share a commonality, which is how things are laid out on the guitar. Like a G chord is a G chord no matter if you're playing bluegrass or you're playing blues, right? You're going to use both in one situation or another. And that's why, for example, why I start with pentatonics, because they're so versatile across many different styles. If you want to play blues, pentatonics is a great place to start. If you want to play bluegrass, pentatonics is a great place to start. Is there other stuff that you can play inside of here to sound more Jerry Garcia kind of stuff? Absolutely. You can add on to this, but this is the template for a lot of styles which are built off of, which is why we can kind of flip over to bluegrass real quick because we already have pentatonic foundations and the open chords, right? So going, the first thing that you should do in this style is get down your E minor pentatonic, right? So we talked about this already. We have, I'm sure I must have given this to you. I've written it out just in case I haven't, but you have your E minor pentatonic box 1, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3, right? And if I do this, I put my tone on and turn it real bright, right? Right, all of a sudden now I get bluegrassy. Right, I get that bluegrassy kind of sound, and I'm just literally playing the same building blocks that we did for other styles that we looked at. Right, so flipping back over to regular tone, you have E minor pentatonic, but like I said before, every major has a relative minor, every minor has a relative major. So if you look at E minor pentatonic and you go over to the circle of fifths that we have and go up the pizza slice from E minor pentatonic, right, you run into G. So we can say that E minor pentatonic is made of the same notes as G major pentatonic. It's literally the same thing, right? It's the same notes except for you're aiming for the note G instead of the note E. It's literally the same thing, right? When I play this scale, depending on the situation, it can be either E minor pentatonic or it can be G major pentatonic, depending on when I'm landing them. There I landed on the G, and therefore it's going to be a G major pentatonic. Right, outline a G chord there. Right, all different kinds of things you can do there. So, so all these runs I'm going to give you right now, both of these runs are going to be based off of the E minor / G major pentatonic. Really, all I'm doing is I'm playing a part of the chord. So I got my G chord right here. Hit the bass, so bass, strum, and then I'm going to do a 0. Hammer to 2 on the 5th string, 0, hammer to 2 on the 4th string, and then play open 3rd string. Now if you compare all those notes, all the 0s and 2s and everything to the E minor pentatonic, guess what? Same stuff. Remember how we practiced our hammer-ons before in our sequences? This is why, so you can actually build this stuff. I have a bunch of bluegrass books, and these two licks are kind of out of there, so just know that this lick right here is built off of that E minor / G major pentatonic. Since I'm aiming for G and I'm playing around a G chord, I'm going to call it G major pentatonic. So we have that G, bass, strum. It's all based off of that G major pentatonic. One more time, I'm going to hit the bass string on a G chord, bass, strum. I'm keeping these guys down because I'm going to play that chord again. Bass, strum, 0, 2, 0, 2, open 3rd string, strum. There's your first little bluegrassy kind of lick or run. The second one's right next to it. It's almost the same thing. We just move everything up a string. So bass, strum, instead of hitting the 5th string this time, I'm going to hit the 4th string. Same thing, and run up that E minor / G major pentatonic. It's the same thing. It depends on your perspective and what you're playing against. 0, 2, 0, 2, open second string. So this way I'm going to play this G, the one with the with just the ring finger on. One more time, looks like this. Bass, strum, that ring finger down. 0, 2, 0, 2, 0. Right, all those fast. Oops. I would avoid all that for right now until we get more familiar with the boxes. So this is a nice way to kind of start doing those, getting some of those fills in there without doing like all that crazy. And that's not that crazy, but all right. So one more time: bass, strums, fourth string, 0, 2, hammer, 0, 2, hammer, and then open string, strum. Right? Okay, so if you learn pentatonics in your chords, you're very versatile with whatever style you want to go to. Probably the hardest part about that lick will be holding down either the third and fourth finger, or just the third finger. So that's probably the hardest part about it. Next thing is a tune to practice this kind of stuff on. Right. So first thing, just get good at that riff right there. Next is to learn the chord changes of Cripple Creek. It's nice. I have a beginner version of the song, which is a nice place for us to start. Because you want the song to have the practice with this stuff. So first thing is the pattern. Strum pattern is gonna be this: down, down. It's that dum bum diddy pattern. Bum diddy bum diddy. You're gonna do a G chord times 2. Bum diddy bum diddy. Go to a C chord, same thing, just one time. Bum diddy. Back to G chord 1. Then G chord twice. D chord. Back to G. A little slow. Repeat that. Then you go to the B section, times 6. 5, 6. I put that in my looper. I'll go quick. See? So get those chord changes down, then we'll look at the melody for next time. So man, like I say, if you have any questions, shoot it on over to me. If not, I will see you same time next time. Take care.